Hi, I'm Cher, and this is Diary of a Pen Nerd. So, as I mentioned a couple of videos ago in my fountain pen journey / collection overview, I bought a couple of pens from penBBS, and they have come, and I'm so excited to get to play with them and ink them up today. I have opened both of them and like fiddled around a little bit, but I haven't inked them up yet. So that is what we're going to be doing today. I've seen these pens around for quite a while. Knock over my sample. And I just thought that they were lovely. I thought they were beautiful. The acrylic, you'll see. And I was aware of them, and I kind of had my eye on them for a while. And then one day, as I was sitting in my English lecture, bored out of my mind, what was I doing? I was looking at pens. And so I was looking at pens, and I stumbled across these again, and my heart was caught, and so I still waited a couple of days and thought about it some more, and then I decided, yes, it was time to add to my collection and get some pens. So that is how we ended up here. So let's take a look at this first one. In these boxes, and then this one is all wrapped up in this cute little pen kimono, it looks like. I think this is just adorable. So I forget what the actual name of the model is. I could probably go find it. It would not take me very long. But this one I think was $32 on Etsy. I will link them in the description if I remember. But there it is. It is a piston filler, and the acrylic is called Fairyland or something similar. I was kind of a bit concerned that, because it's the acrylic, every pen blank is different, you get different color distributions, and so I was concerned that I would end up with a color distribution that perhaps I was not particularly fond of. No such thing occurred. I am incredibly pleased with the colors on the acrylic, and I like to just look and see, because there's it's just really pretty. There's nothing else to it. It's just really pretty. So, and I like that it's a piston filler. I prefer internal filling mechanisms. Oh, that just came right off. That wasn't intentional. I prefer internal filling mechanisms to cartridges or converters, but I haven't had a piston filler for quite some time. Is that gonna go back on? We will see. It'd be really funny if I just broke my pen. Technical difficulties. Un momento, por favor. Okay, so perhaps we have run into a wee bit of a problem. So I've gotten the piston cap back on, and oh, wait a minute. There we go. I was concerned for a minute that I had just broken my pen, but we are back in business. Look at that. So, as I was saying, I prefer internal piston or internal filling mechanisms to, say, cartridges or converters, because for one, it's less pieces, for two, typically a larger ink capacity, which I appreciate. And then the thing that I like about, something like this is that it's the demonstrator part. I like being able to see the ink and to watch it slosh around. That brings me so much happiness, to just be able to watch my ink, and then also to be able to see, where your ink level is at. So yes, there is the first one, and then because we can, let's get the other one out as well. We'll put this box off to the side, and we will get out the other one. Ah, she's so tiny. If you take a look at my fountain pen collection as a whole, you will see that pocket fountain pens have a special place in my heart. And this is actually, I think, just, little circly thing comes off. But this is, I think, one of the cutest fountain pens ever. So it's an eyedropper, so it's just this little tiny barrel that you put ink in, and then you make it longer. That's so cute. And I feel like it's a big nib, isn't it? Here, let me compare to, we'll just compare to this. Oh, that was really wild. Yeah, look at that. That nib is huge. That's pretty cool. So, big nib, tiny pen. I think it's so funny. If I take, here, we'll play around with this. If I take that off, can I screw this on? Oh my gosh, I can. I don't know that I like that as much, because I would be worried that I'm going to lose my little gold ring, and also oh, look at that. That's fun, but I think I do prefer having the gold ring down here. And then, because the colors don't line up as nicely like this as they do like this, I feel. Oh wait, that was cool. You guys, I'm having so much fun. So, and I just think that this is a really unique design on, a pocket fountain pen like this. She's so small, look at her. And again, I was, perhaps a little bit concerned that it's the excitement, you guys. I was perhaps a little bit concerned that I would end up with a pen blank that I did not like, and that is certainly not the case. So this is also in the acrylic color Fairyland. So it's the same acrylic colorway, but I just think these two are both just so swell and so cute. All right, so we'll put this box off to the side as well, and we are going to ink up the pens, because that is what I am excited to do. And I don't really have bottles of either pink or purple ink. I know that is kind of wild, but I do have ink samples. I sometimes forget that I have ink samples because they're kind of hidden in my desk, but I do have these two. They're both from Robert Oster. We have Sydney Lavender and Cherry Blossom. And I think I'm gonna put Sydney Lavender in this one and Cherry Blossom in this one because I feel like this one has more purple and this one has more pink. Well, the reason I feel like this one has more purple is because I feel like the grip is just more purpley. So it's a little bit biased there, but that is the reasoning. And it's good enough for me. So this one actually does come with an eyedropper and also a rollerball point, question mark? That's kind of interesting. Let's open this up and take a peek-see. So we have an eyedropper. That'll be great. And then we have this. I'm really not sure what this is. Would this go in the fountain pen? Seems odd. I suppose it could. I don't know. Maybe we'll play around with that another day. Not today though. Today is definitely a fountain pen kind of day. So, yes. Oh, if you can hear my cat meowing from outside the door. She's just being silly, I promise. She's not nearly as depraved as she thinks she is. She gets plenty of love. But you know how cats are. So I've already done a preliminary cleaning so we can get right into inking. Ooh, that's fun. I'm gonna end up spilling ink everywhere, I swear, but that's okay. We're just going through this entire sample. I'll leave a little ink in there because I think I might have filled it up too far. But yeah, nearly 2 millimeters of ink. That's pretty good. So we'll screw that back on. Get it on tight. We'll put the cap on. And then we'll leave it upside down like that so that hopefully the ink will saturate the feed and nib and we can test it out and do some writing. Put that over here to clean in a little bit and we will ink this one. All the way down at the bottom. Oh, it might not submerge. No, that's so sad. The monster nib, it's too big. Okay, I know I was just saying how much I like the piston filler as compared to, you know, other filling mechanisms. And actually most of my pens are eyedropper, but I think we have a cheat code here, and I think that cheat code is going to be eyedroppering it. Because, you know, sometimes that's just what life throws at you. I do like that you can take the grip section off. That would makes being able to clean in there easier. But for right now, we will be eyedroppering. I have to move my little mug. My mug is a mushroom, and I'm having blueberry tea. It's very exciting. But I should have another eyedropper here somewhere. Perhaps I do not. Let me go. I'll go rinse this one out really fast then. And we're back with a newly cleaned eyedropper. Eyedroppering is a lot of fun. I like to pretend that I'm an alchemist making some kind of concoction. We'll get that back on pretty tight. Ah, perfect. Oh, and you get to look at it all sloshing around. So fun. And that's the end of this ink sample. That's okay. And we will leave this one upside down for a bit to let that all saturate. Put that in a cup because it's not going to stand all on its own like this one will. I just think it's so cute. All right. And we will be back in a little bit to try writing with these and testing them all out. So we are back. I have got my pens and ink journal out. We are ready to do our first little exploration of the two pens. We'll start with this one because this one was the first to be inked. So there's just filling out the very beginnings of a journal entry with this one. It is a fine nib, I'm fairly certain, at least. Although it could also potentially be a medium now that I'm looking at it. It's not like super wet. The ink is not gushing out or anything. I would perhaps wish it to be just a little bit wetter, but I don't think I would do anything to it. I think it's fine as is, but it is just super cute. We'll do a little kind of doodle like this down here at the bottom, just for fun. Kicks and giggles. I like this. This is one of my favorite things to do. I find it very relaxing. There we go. So there is number 1. And honestly, like, the most fun thing about this pen is its size and its cute little design. I think I probably will end up, literally posting this one. Don't typically post my pens, even my Kavekos I don't post most of the time. But because this one is like literally so small, it does not even fit in your hand. But super cute. Or no, I would want it like that. There we go. And then let's look at this one. Turn the page. So this one I almost feel writes wetter or smoother than this one, which could all be in my head. But my preliminary thoughts is that I really like the material, the acrylic, the color shift, and the purple is one of my all-time favorite colors. I would say purple is my favorite color in the whole wide world, and pink is up there too, and I am just absolutely smitten with the design of this little pen, and I'm excited for this one as well. So yeah, that is my original thoughts. Earlier when I said I didn't have any pink or purple bottles, I lied. I forgot. I actually got a bottle of ink. This one is one that I got in Germany. I got to go to a super cute little town, and they had an arts and crafts store there, and it was just super duper fun. So I got a little bottle of ink to remember my time there. So I do have a bottle of purple ink. I'm not a liar, I just forgot. But yeah, those are my 2 new pens from penBBS. Super happy, super excited. And that is all I have for you today. So thank you for tuning in to yet another transmission. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment. Let me know if you have any pens from penBBS and how you enjoy them. And if you want to go on this journey with me, you can hit that subscribe button, and I will have the next chapter of my story out shortly. Goodbye for now. Love, share.